all this bullshit that's gone on here. I'm not trying to take credit where credit isn't due, but I can't really think of anything that anybody. Oh, Eric came up with the dodgeball thing, but other than that, people will talk about things. Bocce ball. Let's do bocce ball. Go ahead, man. Somebody wrapped one orange in foil, and that's as far as it went. Seriously.
No, I know.
I'm the one that's done all this bullshit. I'm the one that the reason that we got this fucking golf course because it's busting up the brooms and the mops and everything else in here. You know, and I know it's entertaining and I know it's fun and I want to entertain myself and I want to have fun with the group.
Yeah, because we're here.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, we're here.
I think that's awesome that we're able to come up with so many things that are like that.
Why not? These idiots that have been in here, and I say idiots in the most respectful, nice way, that have been here before. I mean, there's games that they come up with, like throwing a rubber duck between my arms, and this is
I'm sure they'll show those of ours that we've come up with, our mishaps. Are you kidding me?
The whole curling thing was based on the fucking ice thing sliding across.
I do have to say that I do know that for 100% sure that they have every single one.
The POV was gone. Didn't matter.
Right.
Whoever got it, Danielle was going to take it from. So
the only thing she could have possibly thought is that maybe there was a $10,000 cash prize or something. And she's trying to play it off like she thought that,
Yeah, I don't think that. She was just like, I wouldn't do that. That was yours. And it's like, this is the fucking game. If you would have gotten the POV, I would have taken it from you. Yeah. And then Danielle would have taken it from me.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Obviously.
It's what the game is.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. And the hide and seek first one, Danielle was 2 days saying, let's play hide and seek. I think that, honestly, they probably have, like, I don't know, maybe 50 different things, maybe 100. It's a fucking studio lot. They have warehouses full of all this bullshit.
But it wouldn't be fair because I asked probably like 5 questions before coming on the show, and that was one of them that I got in great detail.
About what? The games?
Well, I was like, well, do you kind of lean it towards who, if you want people to stay, do you kind of lean it towards the people to win?
And they say absolutely no.
Well, they say absolutely not. That would ruin the credibility of
I said me, Danielle, and with Joe as the alternate, and I said it to a bunch of people out here, and everybody said no.
But it wasn't. But I knew if I was gonna put Danielle up, I had to put you up because you would vote to keep her in. So I knew that if that was the way I was gonna go, I had to put both of you up. But I really wasn't until...
I don't know what it is with you and Danielle, and I think that
I don't know what it is either, because I think we'd be a great team. Like, we both know everything in this entire house. I think it's mostly you, and I think that a lot of the things that you've said, I know my daughter to a certain extent, obviously not the last 2 years, and there's a lot of things that I don't know about my daughter that have caught me by surprise, that have upset me, that makes me realize that I don't know my daughter like I thought I did. But one thing that I do know about her is she is a good person and she has a really good heart, and I know she could be, the term that I used, the reason that she stopped talking to me was a little bitch. And everyone that I've said is like, oh well, that's why. But she can be a pain in the ass. And I know she can, more than anyone. But I think with you, my opinion, which doesn't mean shit, but it is the whole attention thing, the whole her getting Nick's attention, the buttering, who would you like to butter down, did not help the whole situation. A lot of those questions were, I know you did, but you also knew at that point how the rest of the house felt about you. Yeah.
And have you ever... This might sound mean, but it's not being mean. I'm just being matter of fact.
I'm totally fine with anything, and you know that.
You ever know somebody, you run across somebody that is, I'll use female because I'm a guy. Let me use myself as an example. I have known people, women, when I first met them, that it's just like, plain Jane, nothing special, blah, blah, blah. Don't really pay attention. After you get to know them a bit, and their personality is so fucking awesome, it just makes them so much more beautiful in your eyes. And then you have the opposite side. And you have to understand where I come from, working in clubs and bars for so long, fucking seeing a million chicks come and go.
And some of the most beautiful girls that have worked for me are the biggest fucking cunts. And within 2 months, I just look at them and just find them repulsive. And you fall somewhere in the middle where the way you came off, especially not just with me, and I know it's not just me, with a lot of people in this house, just brought you down in people's eyes. I mean, you're a cute girl, you have a great figure, but, you know, what's Eric? Eric's like, shouldn't even mention his name, but he's like, oh, you wouldn't.